All right. Hey, I am on a high point, which I believe to be Colt Knob in Nicholas County, West Virginia. I'm not much on maps, but I've got this GPS thing. It says we are at 3,100 feet, which is one of the high points in Nicholas County. Colt Knob. Now the other point that's higher is near Craigsville at Cottle, called Cottle Knob. Cottle Fire Tower's up there. Oh, it's pretty up here. Look at this. Wow, I do appreciate the neighbor for letting me come up here. Just ride around, look at his farm. With them golden leaves, right? See there where the wind blew the leaves off right down to the gravel on the road. Wow. I think I went the right way. There was an intersection back here. One went to the left. But I was wanting to go back out to where the road is so I go over to Baptist Church there where the cemetery is. This farm is on that road over that way. But like I said earlier, you know, these places are all private, gated, locked and all that. I just am glad that I have a park and have an opportunity to come over here and look at it, to ride around it. You know what I'd like to do is go up to Cranberry and ride through there. But you have to walk or you have to ride a bicycle. And I'm not too much up on that. But we're going off the other side of the ridge over here. And I really am not sure about where we are going. Maybe we should take it the other road. I don't know. But I'll turn around if I get down here. Now, it's the thing. You know, I can go down here Dunbar County. It's one of the higher points around. We're in pretty woods up through here. Appreciate the neighbors to let me ride up through here. Just going to ride through and look. See what he has up here. I've only been up here once, but I didn't really know where I was going. I ended up going up here on his property, and I didn't even know it. Let me try coming over on this side this time. I don't know about this either. I may be turning around. We'll see. Going down here a little bit. Boy, I tell you, right there's one of them rock piles. Rock piles everywhere. Rocks are everywhere, so the farmers went to and picked them up. I don't know. I should have asked the neighbor which way to go. And there's a tree right up there. That means the wind's going that way. Yeah, here we are. Okay. Look at that view. Oh my. Almost heaven. West Virginia, not Virginia. And we're happy. We ain't Southern. We're in between. Yeah, that's right. We're the in-between state. In between the South. South don't want us. In between the North don't like it. So we're our own country by the power of God, they say. West by the power of God, Virginia. Because he set us free from them tyrants in Virginia. Yeah, they were charging us and not giving us any representation. Sounds kind of familiar, don't it? Pretty down through here. Look at that. Pretty cool. Nice road. Man. Roads like this are amazing. This road is coming right straight down this mountain. Buckle up your seatbelt, Leroy. Keep your old engine running. Oh, I'll tell you what. Riding one of these Jeeps is an adventure. Woohoo! I'll tell you what. I think I'm lost. But I have a cell phone. I got a signal. Two important things. Since we're living up here in the upper highlands, not much to block the signal, but the signal comes from up above Richwood on Hinkle Mountain. You ever know where that is? But it's just right over there. Oh man, it's pretty. Oh, looky here. It is. could go down Route 20 if I had to, but I can't even find Route 20. Right now we are at 2,900 feet, and let's see if we can see. My session expired. Well, I think right-handed to get back out to the main road, but I'm not really sure which right hand is, and I'm not sure if this is it or not, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, around here we go. I gotta come down off this mountain at some point, I know that. Looks like here's a gate. That probably means this is not the way. Alright. 3,000 right here. 31.5 pulling up. 3,000 right here, and down to my house, 27. You wouldn't believe what a difference a little bit of elevation makes. Makes all the difference in the world. That's my buddy Mark's place. Went to school, Mark. Went over there to Creighton. Oh boy, to go out there behind the building and it was a big old pile of dirt. We'd fight and see who could stay on top of that hill. King of the hill. Boy, we got our butts busted with the board. We came in and we were filthy. And that teacher wore us out. We all got a good lick for that. Yep. Over here on this brush over here on the side, we've got a lot more field there. He could recover if he pushed back the brush, and it sure looks like that's what he's doing. He's got a bulldozer on wheels over there and an amazing tractor. Thanks the size of the bulldozer too. I've got my little Maxi Perkins. It's a 50 horsepower Massey. What I would call full size, but it's two-wheel drive. It's the older style. Newer style, of course, they got four-wheel drive. And pulls better. But they does have a differential lock where I can lock those back wheels in if they start to spin. They both will lock. I'm coming down the hill about 5 miles an hour, flying. Boy, I know somebody flies up and down through here.